Hello, I'm Dreyer, founder of the Chi Walking program, and I'd like to give you a little introduction as to what Chi Walking is. Why it's called Chi Walking is that it's a blend of walking, what I've learned from coaching walkers and from walking myself, a blend of that with what I've learned from Tai Chi, and I have a 10-year practice of Tai Chi, and what I brought out of that is a system of movement that allows you to keep aligned but relaxed. So it's a mindful way to pay attention to how you move, and I brought that into the fitness regimen of walking. So it's a great combination. If you're going to be walking 100 miles in 100 days, we would like you to be doing it in a way that's safe for your body, that you get more energy than you would if you were just strolling around, prevent yourself from getting injured, and increase your overall health. So the Chi Walking program addresses all of those aspects and makes walking more of a practice, more of something that you really mindfully do every time you go out the door. With the Chi Walking program, what we're going to be having you do is more than just going out strolling around, more than just counting steps or putting in miles off your pedometer. We will be having you be very mindful about how you're moving your body. And the more you pay attention to moving your body in a really correct way, the easier the walking will be for you, the better the benefits will be for you, and the less, like I said, the less chance you have to injure yourself and then have downtime where you're not walking at all. So we want to make sure that everybody gets through this whole 100 days, not only safely, but vibrantly, and so that you come out the other end way more of a person, knowing much more about yourself than when you entered the program. Okay, I'd like to go over a list of benefits that you can expect to gain from Chi Walking. The first one is that it loosens your joints. When you can learn how to walk in a very relaxed way, you will be loosening your joints, all of your joints, your shoulders, your hips, your spine, so it loosens your joints. Anytime the more you loosen your joints, the more Chi flows through your body, and that is straight out of Tai Chi. So a lot of Tai Chi is all about staying very relaxed in your muscles and joints. The second thing is that when you're watching your structure, your alignment, your posture as you walk, you'll be strengthening your core. So core strengthening will become a big part of what you learn and what you gain from doing the Chi Walking program. The next thing is we'll have you walking in a very consistent way. If you're walking, what I mean by that is to keep a certain pace for a longer period of time. If you're thinking of doing your 100 miles in 100 days, and you're just thinking about wearing a pedometer all day and then seeing what it says at the end of the day, that's just kind of measuring how many steps you take. That's not necessarily going to increase your fitness, because everybody walks every day for that amount. It's not fitness conditioning. In order to really use walking as a fitness program, you need to be out on a walk where you're just moving at a consistent pace. Then you can get aerobic conditioning. And that's another one of the advantages of doing this program, is that you will be increasing your aerobic capacity, your ability of your body to uptake oxygen and transfer it into your muscles. Because you're walking at a consistent pace, what we're going to be having you do is walking a little faster than you would normally walk at times, not all the time, but sometimes you'll be walking faster. What that does is it increases your heart rate and strengthens your heart, so that's cardiovascular conditioning. When you start paying attention to how you're moving your body, it increases your ability to have mental focus. So that's another thing on your list of things you'll gain, is the ability to focus your mind. So for a lot of people, there are so many distractions going on in your life that it's a very good tool to have, is to be able to focus your mind and do something that's right in front of you to do. Chi Walking does that because it has you pay attention to what you're doing as you move. Speaking of paying attention, the next thing that I would say that you can gain from this is body awareness. Because one of the big things that will help you improve as a walker and improve in your relationship to your body is to have better body awareness, to really be able to feel when your body feels good, when it feels uncomfortable, when it feels like you're moving correctly, or when it feels like you're not moving correctly. Because with Chi walking, you can learn how to adjust to moving correctly if you can sense that you're not. If you feel like you're pounding a little too hard with your legs, there's something you can do. You can make an adjustment to where you can walk much more smoothly and keep your joints loose. So body awareness is a big key. Because you're paying attention, we call it mindful movement. So it's a whole practice. It's turning your walking basically from a fitness regimen to a practice. So it's a practice that gets you fit. Think of what you do as a practice. Something you do regularly to help improve yourself is a practice. So we're creating mindful movement, which is an everyday, all-day practice that you'll gain and learn how to do through the Chi walking program. Because you're walking in a mindful way and trying to move your whole body in a synchronistic way so there's nothing working against you, Chi walking will tone your whole body, not just your legs. So for a lot of people who just think about going walking 100 miles in 100 days, you could be just using your legs to get the job done. Or you could be using your entire body. You could be swinging your upper body, moving your pelvis, moving your hips, moving your whole body so that as you walk farther and farther, your entire body gets toned, not just your leg muscles. So it really is a whole body experience. As you get better at moving, it reduces the stress and impact to your legs and joints. And that's a big thing because everybody wants to be walking for as many years as they can, staying fit for as long as they can into their old age. Well, the idea is to not wear out your body in the process. So if you're moving more efficiently, it reduces the stress to all the moving parts, and most of that is in your knees and your hips and your lower back. So Chi walking addresses each one of those little issues so that you can walk for as long as you want, for as many years as you want. Following this short video will be a series of videos that will help explain how to do Chi walking in various steps. So one video will be just showing you posture, how to get your posture really aligned so that you're really walking in a good substantial way when you are walking. Another one will be upper body usage, how to swing your arms right, how to hold your head right, everything with the upper body. One will be lower body, how to move your lower body in the most efficient and pain-free way, and in a way that you're not going to be wearing out your hips or your joints or anything like that as you move for your 100 miles. And then the last one will be how to walk using a metronome, a pedometer, how to have the tools that will help you to keep a good consistent pace while you're walking, which will actually increase your level of walking beyond just strolling around for 100 miles for 100 days into a good fitness practice.